What's up, party people? And hello, my friends. It's your girl, Welcome to China, and I'm not gonna have my chair and the camera today, god darn it. What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna talk about Married at First Sight, or maybe Married at Blind, because I've been watching this show for almost literally all of the 12 seasons, and their matches are off. And that's why we got Chris and Paige. I'm already starting hot. Let's get into it. So before we get started, for those who do not know, I'm going to give us tiny, teensy synopsis of Married at First Sight if you have not seen it before. But watch it and then come back. Married at First Sight is about 5 couples, 6 couples, I don't remember. And they get married at first sight. They have to be married for 6 weeks. Then they decide if they want to stay together or get the marriage annulled. They have marriage counselors and different pastors and preachers and all types of people come together and bring these people together and find the perfect match. Now, out of all the seasons that I watch, is this the worst? I think the drama's a little bit interesting, but no. A lot of people are on this show and are not matched. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Chinese, indifferent. Just because they match them does not mean that these people stay together. On top of that, they get married for the first time. Duh, right? So that's a synopsis. So now I'm going to introduce you to 2 of the characters, the only 2 characters, the only 2 people who really matter on the show, because we're trying to talk about this drama, which is Christopher and Paige. So Christopher and Paige is a couple from Atlanta who were placed together. So Paige is a happy-go-lucky girl. She's very, very religious. She's very Christian, and you see her there like, Lord Jesus, I really want a husband. Please bring me a man. And then you have Chris, who's over there, Lord, I really want a beautiful wife, Lord. I hope she looks okay, Lord. Lord, if she's not cute, I don't know what I'm going to do, Lord, but please bring her to me, Jesus, because I just broke up with somebody 6 weeks ago. But with that being said, so that's the couple. So anyway, we find out throughout the season that, Chris doesn't necessarily have an attraction. This is the first thing to Paige. Now, let me put you like this. Now, let's Kevin Samuels it right now. So if you want to think about Chris being a high value man, Chris, I looked online, is worth $800,000. He is a business owner and he flips and dips different restaurants and Subways, but that's really how he got his start. So he is a high value man on paper who lives in Atlanta. Now, Paige is a high-value woman, some people would consider. She has a good job. She's a housemaker. She really wants to, hone in on her womanly duty, be feminine, all those things that Kevin Samuels talks about. But the biggest thing is he does not find her attractive. And the thing that's been really pushed into my mind now is high-value men want a 7, 8, 9, or 10. So then you have somebody who is a high-value man, before we get to his BS, who gets with somebody and he does not find attraction to her. So that's already another check off of Kevin Samuels' list, right? But on top of that, we find out that he was engaged as like 7, 8 months ago. And his fiance at the time, his ex-fiance now, Mercedes, we're going to introduce her in, is pregnant. So 4 episodes into the season, he gets the news, and he goes and tells Paige, hey, yeah, my other fiance is pregnant and I don't know what to do, and he didn't want to tell her. The producers are forcing him to tell her, and then everybody's just like, oh, God. So he tells her. So she processes it, and Paige still wants to work it through with him. Even after he told her he didn't find her attractive, I would have been like, okay, at this point, let's go. But they keep pushing, and then that's when they paint the narrative of struggle love. Now, we're going to talk about the issues that I have with both of them. And let's go ahead and start with Paige, okay? Paige was trying to make something work that did not work from the get-go. I think Paige didn't have enough dating experience. Paige hasn't never really dated a man like him before. If Paige has ever really had boyfriends and relations before. Paige didn't strike me as a hot girl, a go-getter. She's just very plain. I'm going to put that out there. She's okay looking, but, she probably wasn't out here popping like his ex Mercedes, just saying. Quote me if I'm wrong, but y'all know I'm right. So with that being said, she gets with this man. She's like, oh my God, wow, he's high value, he's cute, da-da-da-da-da. But he's been used to models and all types of women in the city of Atlanta throwing themselves at him. They have the Arias, the Jadas, all types of girls who make just as much money as him, who are equivalent to him, that will give him more and he'll be attracted to, is what I'm saying. So he looked at that like his ex was a type of girl, a Kevin Samuels type of girl, that they would put himself with, but they didn't work out. So I already thought that they were not a match from the beginning. It's just no way. I would not place these 2 people together. Just because they have similar interests and they're black and they say that they're religious does not mean that these 2 individuals go together. And we see that. My issue with Chris. Issue with Chris is already very clear, you guys. What else would the issue with Chris be? He has somebody else pregnant, and now he's getting married. And then we found out a couple years ago he was engaged before. So this is his third engagement. So I'm sure he went on the show like, maybe I can find a better than Mercedes and maybe get somebody a little bit better. And he was just shooting blanks. He was just shooting blanks. And on top of that, my issue with him is you're not attracted to her, but you're going to continue to sleep with her. He continued to sleep with her unprotected is what she ended up telling their spiritual counselor, the guy on the show. So is she pregnant? Mercedes is pregnant, your ex, but you still keep sleeping with her and you still have relations. And on top of that, Paige, this is a TV show, baby. This is not really your husband. Yes, it is, but it ain't. And some things you got to get yourself through. So I wish you would stop blaming it on the Lord that he brought her this man. Girl, if we don't really get to the Bible, that's not the way matchmaking works, okay? On a TV show, let's just be real. Now, the issue with the pregnancy is starting to come out that some people caught some people caught Mercedes and, oh my God, Chris on vacation in Cancun as of February 2021. Now, keep in mind, the show has been aired like 4 or 5 months ago. They already had to sit down. They're not together anymore. For those who do not know, Chris and Paige did not stay together. They had to sit down, and the girlfriend, the ex-fiance, was acting like she was done with him. But I call and beg to differ. It looked like they was laughing, giggling, smiling, and catching feelings all over again. I feel like this, especially now since we have this tea, and this is what it says. Read this. While 3 of them discuss where they stand as of now, looks like Reddit has done its fair share of sleuthing. Fans of the show ultimately found out who Williams chose at the end, and turns out it's Myrick. So that's Mercedes, his ex-fiance. As per Reddit thread, a fan spotted the couple in Cancun in February 2021. Williams reportedly socialized with people who recognized him while Myrick was seen drinking. So people already seen Chris out in Cancun, like, Chris, that's you. And they see Mercedes and the girl together, they're drinking. So Mercedes probably is not pregnant. And now the article, this is meow.com, goes on to say, this is where things get a little bit tricky. Myrick was reportedly pregnant between July and August before Williams could get on the show. Seeing that fans saw him receive the news, that should put her in the 3rd trimester, since she's 6-7 months along into her pregnancy. However, at the time of the photo taken in Cancun, fans claim to have seen Myrick drinking, which is obviously a big no when pregnant. To top it off, Myrick herself recently posted a photo on her Facebook. So you guys know Mercedes, the ex-fiance, and Chris, they have taken all their social media really down. Chris had like 14K on IG, and I don't know about Mercedes. She does not have a profile that I could find, but if you guys find it, let me know. I have my hand over this because this keeps gleaming. I'm going to take it down. So with that being said, I think that he realized that he wanted to get back with her. They probably had a very bad engagement, which is fine. And he said, listen, I need you to make up that you're pregnant, and there's no way people are going to allow us to be together as Christians, and I want to raise my son with you. So he had her come on the show. Mercedes looked even stupider. And, you know, our poor girl just gets caught in the crossfire. So that's really where I'm at with this. You know, I don't think that Mercedes is pregnant. If she comes out with a baby bump, then okay, I will be very, very surprised. But I think that, you know, it was really no hope from Chris and Paige from the beginning because they were not compatible from the beginning. Just because, again, you're black, you're religious, you kind of are, you go-getters, you get some money, that does not mean that you guys should go together. So I'm sorry I had to pull a Kevin Samuels, and people may be upset, but it's just no way. And not saying Chris is fine. I don't think Chris is fine at all. I just think Chris has been around a lot of hot Atlanta. He lives in Atlanta. You telling me that this is the best he can really marry in Atlanta? Oh, stop. Stop it. Somebody call Kevin Samuels. With that being said, you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this drama. Do you think, you know, Mercedes is pregnant? You think Paige is pregnant now? I know Paige ain't pregnant, but Mercedes, you believe all of this drama? Let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button now. See you guys later.